By the end of 2025, you're either gonna thank yourself or regret everything. So which one is it gonna be?
All it takes is 1 year to change your life. People might be looking at you saying you crazy, right? Talk about yourself real nice in a wavy light. See it happen, then you make it happen, cause it's your life. Tell me how to do it, discipline, yeah, that's the cheat code. Structure gonna lead to the success, yeah, that's the G code. If they try to kill your dream, don't be around them people. Take the mental block off your top, let it free flow.
I think people get stuck in life because they refuse to take accountability for where they are. And it's low-key a fact that you are the sum of your daily habits, not just your dreams. Now, I want to preface this by saying I'm talking in general. Of course, there's outliers and there's situations that you have no control over. But today, I'm talking about stuff that you can control. Like, I'm not telling you to go run a marathon and you have no legs. So watch this video with that in mind, that I'm speaking in general to people who are able to do these things. So for example, if you're broke or you're unhealthy, look at your life and see what you're doing every day that makes you stay in that spot. I guarantee there's no way that you're going to the gym consistently, you're eating right, your mental health is good, and you are unfit. Is that the word? Is it unfit or not fit? Whichever one it is. If you wake up, you eat, you play 2K all day, you doom scroll TikTok, and you go to bed, of course you're gonna be unproductive because none of your habits are making you productive. So with all that being said, you need a mindset shift. You don't need a fresh start. You just need to realign and take control of your habits. Have you ever heard that saying that successful people aren't lucky, they just built habits that force them to improve? Now, some people do be getting lucky, I'm not gonna lie. Some people be hitting a lotto, some people's families are just dumb rich. But in general, the closest person to you that's super rich, if you ask them, yo, how did you get here? It probably was through certain habits that they built over time. It's like going to the gym. If you wanna get diesel and you say, yeah, I'm gonna start going to the gym next Monday. That Monday, my friend, is never gonna come because there's always a next Monday. Why are you waiting till next Monday? Go tomorrow, go today. That's why the whole New Year's resolutions thing, like I do it and it's all fine and dandy, but it's not necessarily needed. Like you don't need to wait till New Year's to do whatever you want. Whatever changes you wanna make, you can literally start right now. I think you gotta see it first and then it's easier to make it happen. So that's why people do things like vision boards. Now, I'm not like the #1 vision board guy. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you, but I did do one this year and I did one last year. The one last year, I did it on my phone. Where is it? Hold on, let me find it. So this is a digital vision board because I just did it on my phone and I made it my wallpaper. But this year I did an actual vision board. Well, I wasn't gonna do it. My girl said, yo, let's do it. And I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. But if you wanna make one, literally just write out a notes app list of everything that you want to achieve this year and then search up pictures and either put it together in Canva, that's free and not an ad, or you could just cut out pieces of a magazine or go to Walmart and print it and just get a picture frame and put it in the picture frame. The vision board that I have for this year, which I'm not gonna show y'all because I wanna revisit this at the end of the year and do like a whole thing about if I achieved any of it. But if you watch some of my vlogs, you'll probably see it in there as well. But it's hung up on my wall. So when I wake up and I look this way, I can see and I'll be like, all right, this is what I'm working towards. Because sometimes it can get tiring and you're like, yo, I'm waking up every day, I'm going so hard, what am I doing this for? You need a visual reminder of what exactly you want and why you're doing the things you're doing. For example, if you want a dream car or a dream apartment, or there's a pair of shoes that you want to save up for this year, put it on a vision board, stick it on your wall, so when you wake up, this is the first thing you see. All right, I'm going hard so I can get this whip and I'ma swerve, bend that corner, whoa, whoa. That's what you could think, bro. Cause imagine you just I can't speak. You're visualizing bending the corner in that new whip. By the end of the year, every day, if that's what's in your brain, that you're like, yo, all right, I'm going hard this year for that, it's gonna make it so much easier to achieve it. It's like athletes, they use visualizations to win. So why wouldn't you do the same? You ever been a kid dribbling in your driveway and you're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the championship? Ah, that's visualization. You're putting yourself in that mindset, in that mode of, okay, I'm in the championship game and this is the shot to win the championship. So when you actually get in that position, you've been there already. So you could, SGA, Euro step, Lay. I'll give you a personal example. So when I started TikTok, my goal was, I want to hit 1 million. I had 0 followers, like goose egg followers. And I'm like, I'm hitting 1 million on this app. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it. And it took about 4 years and then potentially banning it. I don't know when you're watching this. They could be banned, it could not be banned. They brought it back. They said homeboy brought it back and then it might be gone again. Who knows? But I made it happen just because I had that in my mind. Every video I was posting, I'm like, this one is bringing me closer to 1 mil. And I also put myself in the mindset, I feel like Dr. Umar, I put myself in the mindset of someone who already had 1 million followers. It's like, what would someone who has 1 million followers do? How would they act? What type of videos would they post? How would they write captions? So you could do that for whatever you want. If you want to play basketball, all right, what would an NBA player eat for breakfast? What type of workouts would they do? When would they go to sleep? You got to put yourself in that mindset as if you already had it. So another good tip is if you're writing down your goals, not if, when you write down your goals, write it down as if it already happened. So instead of saying, I want to make 100K this year, put 2025 wrap up, I made 100K this year. I got a new car. I got a new house. The next thing is you gotta change how you view yourself. Self-perception and how we view ourselves literally runs your life. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you see someone that's broke, dusty, musty, rusty, lazy, sloppy, worthless, that's what you're gonna be. And I'm not gonna lie, this is something that I'm working on as well. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect, y'all. I'm just laying out the blueprint and I'm following the blueprint as well. So you gotta start talking about yourself better. So instead of saying, I'm bad with money, say, you know what? I'm getting better with my money. It was tough in the past, but I'm getting better. Instead of saying, yo, I can't wake up early, I hate it. Say, you know what? I'm working on becoming a morning person. That one is directly for me because I'll be waking up at like 11, 10:30 on a good day. I want to improve that for sure. But I'm not trying to take it OD to where, you know, those dudes on Instagram where they're like, I wake up at 2:45 every morning and I go on a run and then I meditate and then I read a book and then I go to the gym and my day is done before you guys even start. Cut it out. You guys are literally liars. People be doing that one time for the video and say that's their morning routine. That's not your morning routine. Another tip I would say is to look at someone that you admire. What do they think about themselves that you don't think about yourself? I love NBA references, so I'll use NBA references. Ja Morant. He's my favorite player. Ja is that guy. What do you think Ja Morant believes about himself? He believes that he's the best. He believes that no one could guard him. He believes that he's that guy. So if you wanted to embody that, that's how you'd have to think about yourself. Yo, when I walk in the room, I'm that guy. In my field, no one could touch me. No one's better than me. You need like a slight bit of delusion. And I'm 100% for that. I think you do need to be slightly delusional to be successful because a lot of the things that we're trying to do are seen as crazy to the average person because people are too scared to chase their dreams. They're gonna tell you that you need to be realistic about yours, but no, you don't. And honestly, I think that's why my basketball career didn't work. I could play, I went to prep school, so you know, like I was good, but I just didn't have the mentality. Like for what I'm doing now, how I feel about myself, making content, being a creator, being an entertainer, I'll be making stuff and then when I'm done making it or I make a song and I listen to the song, I'll be like, yo, no one can test me. I'm the best. No one can rock with me. No one is better than me. And I genuinely believe that. I didn't believe that when I was playing basketball. I didn't think I was the best. I was just kind of just going through the motions. I loved the sport, but I didn't have the mentality for it. So you got to build your mental. A lot of the stuff you do, a majority of it is mental more than actual technical skills. I'm gonna get all psychological on y'all for a second. Your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it. So if you keep telling yourself you're a loser, you're gonna be a loser. If you keep telling yourself that you are him or you're her, you are gonna be him or you are gonna be her. If you tell yourself, yo, I'm the best painter this world has ever seen, your mind will believe that and then you will start to exude that. That's the word of the day, exude. So an exercise that I want y'all to do quick is write down the exact version of yourself that you want to be. Once you have that, every decision you make should fall within the guidelines of that person. With this person that I want to be, eat this. With this person, work out today. With this person, wear these clothes. With this person, have this haircut. With this person, still be hanging around these people. Structure equals success. A good plan is what helps you not to fall back into your bad habits. I think every day you should have some non-negotiables. You don't have to have the same non-negotiables every day, but I think you need to set non-negotiables. For instance, one of your non-negotiables could be, I'm going to work out at least 3 times a week. Now, how you do that is the night before, you tell yourself, tomorrow, I'm going to the gym. Non-negotiable. And whatever you have going on, you do it. Whether you have to go to the gym at 6 a.m. because you're busy all day, you have to go to the gym at 11 p.m. because you're busy all day, you get it done. Another one could be, I'm gonna save 10% of every one of my checks and put it towards a side hustle. That's a non-negotiable. Every check you get in, boom. It doesn't matter what you got going on, you're taking that 10, parking it somewhere else. If you're a content creator, your non-negotiable could be, I'm posting 2 times a week no matter what. I don't care if it gets 1 view or 1,000,000 views, it's a non-negotiable. Scheduling really helps with these things. I have stuff in my calendar all the time. Let me see what I could show y'all. On Tuesday, art gallery. Wednesday, gym. Thursday, I'm going to physio. Friday, I'm filming. Like, you have to put it in your calendar so it reminds you. If you don't schedule workouts, you're probably not gonna go to your workout. So just put those type of stuff in your calendar, like meetings. Block out from 2 to 3:30 on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for the gym, as if you were blocking it out for a meeting at work. But a little hack you could do, and it doesn't work with everything, but if you can automate your habits, then that will help because you don't even have to think about it. For instance, if you were trying to save, set up an automatic transfer that it takes a percentage out of your check and goes straight into a savings account every month. I do this. There's a set amount of money that goes from my checking to my savings account every month, no matter what. I'll wake up and it's done. Because we can find every excuse to not save. Life is hard. I get that. Life is hard, so you got to do that yourself. The next thing you got to know is motivation is unreliable. Discipline is the only thing that works. You know how you'll watch like a motivational video, or it could be New Year's, and like, you know what? I'm doing it this year. I'm going to the gym. I'm blah, da, 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 da. You're wilding. You're making all these things that you're gonna do. You're doing push-ups in your bedroom. How long did that last? Not long. And you know why? Because you were running off the fumes of motivation. You can't run off the fumes of motivation, because when you don't want to do it, then what are you gonna do? That's where discipline comes into play, my friend. Because if I tell myself tomorrow I'm going to the gym and I wake up and I don't want to go to the gym, I still have to go to the gym because of discipline. The days you don't want to do it is when you got to do it, like Nike said you are. One way that I started training myself to discipline, I call it the 1-minute rule. Actually, I don't call it that. I saw it from someone else. I don't know why I'm acting like I made it up. If you think of something that you have to do and it takes you less than 1 minute to complete, just do it. Like that second that you think of it, go do it. I could be sitting here, I'll be like, oh, I need to take the trash out. Just get up and do it right away. It's training yourself to, yo, this is the command, get up, do it. And you could start small, because I know a lot of this stuff can seem overwhelming. If you want to go to the gym, just start by going to the gym. Literally just start by walking in the gym, staying for 20 minutes, maybe you walk on a treadmill for 20 minutes and leave. Just get in the habit of being in there. Get in the habit of walking through those doors. And then, okay, after 20 minutes, maybe the next time, I'll stay 30. Maybe the next time, I'm gonna stay for an hour. Maybe this time I'm gonna work out instead of run on the treadmill. Stuff like that. If you tell yourself you wanna read more books, just start with 1 page. Read 1 page a night. Then eventually you're gonna go to 2, you're gonna go to 5, you're gonna go to 10, you're gonna go to 15, and it compounds from there. If you wanna create content, just start filming yourself. You don't have to post it, you don't have to edit it, nothing. Just get in the habit of talking to a camera. You are way more powerful than you think. You will naturally want to compound on the things that you're doing. For me right now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm struggling with the gym. I'm struggling with motivation. I've had injuries that have parked me from the gym. 2018, I dislocated my shoulder. That threw off my gym journey. I recently just, what did they say? They said I calloused a peripheral nerve in my foot. I think I'm saying that right. So that took me out the gym swing. I'm just getting back into it. I still need to work on my discipline, because I should have, there's been mad days when I should have went to the gym, and guess what I was doing? Sitting in my bed, watching Shea Gilgeous-Alexander highlights, eating ice cream. He's in the gym. I'm watching him eating ice cream, eating Haagen-Dazs in my bed. That's crazy. Small disciplines build momentum, and that momentum gives you better results. Next, you gotta cut out all of the foolishness that's holding you back. Most people fail because of all their distractions. Take out your phone right now and look at your screen time. Are you really too busy to do stuff, or are you spending 5 hours on TikTok? Cut that out. And that's something that I'm working on too. My screen time is ridiculous. My screen time is like 6 hours, I think. I'm trying to cut that down, and you know what I did? And it worked for a little bit. I stopped, but I need to start it again. I'm not gonna lie. You could put time locks on your apps. So I would put my lock on social media, so Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff. I put it at like half an hour. I can use TikTok for half an hour a day. I can use Instagram for half an hour a day. And after half an hour, you're done. I probably need to start doing that again because I've been doom scrolling a lot recently. Or you could literally just distract yourself. If you find yourself to be a doom scroller and you like just going like this and you kind of need your time to be occupied with something, start listening to some podcasts. Podcasts are literally like 2-3 hours. You can listen while you're doing stuff so you can be distracted while still being entertained. If you want to walk on a treadmill at the gym for like half an hour, throw on a podcast. That half an hour will fly by. Now, I hate running, so I'm probably not going to do that. But if you like it, you can do that. The main thing is whatever you do has to be enjoyable. I'm not telling you to do stuff that you hate, but maybe instead of watching your 16th pop the balloon for the day, work out, do some push-up, watch a YouTube video about a home workout and do that instead. So yeah, like I said, you don't need to eliminate distractions entirely, just limit them. So I want you to go like a week and track where all your distractions are. So look on your phone, watch your screen time for a week. I guarantee you're gonna be like, wow, I'm spending way too much time on whatever it is. It could be TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, YouTube, Safari. I know some of y'all be on that private mode on Safari. You might be spending too much time over there. Next, you gotta break the cycle of instant gratification. Short-term pleasure equals long-term regret. If you eat junk food every day, yeah, it's gonna taste good. That burger is hitting, but your stomach is gonna be rumbling. And that's the main thing. The ends don't justify the means. For me, sometimes when I eat Popeyes, like it tastes good. Popeyes tastes good, don't get me wrong. But if I don't eat Popeyes for a long time and then I eat Popeyes, my belly is crip walking. But there are ways to make your discipline easier. If you're one of those people like me that likes to eat out a lot, pre-plan your meals. Meal prep so you don't have to go out. My main thing is I'll be so busy during the day that when it's time to eat, I don't have anything ready, which makes me go buy food. If I had the food ready, if I scheduled an hour to meal prep, I wouldn't be doing that. But no, I haven't done it. Don't be like me. Set a bedtime routine so you don't stay up scrolling till 3 a.m. All right, 11 o'clock, I'm taking my shower. 11:30, I'm gonna read 10 pages of a book and I'm going to bed. My phone goes into focus mode at 12 and that's it. I'm plugging it in on the charger on the other side of the room and that's it. If you don't want to go to the gym, make sure your gym clothes are washed. Make sure your gym clothes are fly so you get excited to put them on and you actually want to go to the gym. And that's something that I did recently. My workout clothes used to be trash. I bought new workout clothes that I actually like wearing and feel like I look good in. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym, let people see how I'm looking today. So some scientists said this, and I don't know the scientists, so don't quote me. They said dopamine controls motivation. So if you train your brain to crave delayed gratification, then you're winning. So every time you want to procrastinate, you gotta think, will my future self regret this? And the delayed gratification could be, yo, I want to gain 15 pounds of muscle. When I get that, oh boy, it's gonna be lit. That will make you want to work out today because of what your future self is gonna look like. When you pull up like, and that's something for me. I want to reach 185. I want to be like a good muscular 185. Right now I'm around 170. I go between 165 and 170. That's my thing. When I hit 185, ooh wee. Next thing I'm gonna say is you gotta learn from people that are ahead of you in whatever you want to achieve. I keep using the gym because it's the easy example to get through people's heads. But if you want to get fit, find someone who looks like what you want to look like, follow them. Do they post their routines? Do their routines. See what they do. If you're a basketball player, if you like how Jason Tatum plays, watch film of Jason Tatum. How does he get to his spots? What moves do he do? When he passes it this way, where does he go? When he passes it that way, where does he go? How does he communicate? But you gotta imitate habits though, not just the results. I can't just imitate Lil Baby because he got the #1 song in the country. What is he doing that put him in the position to get the #1 song in the country? What are they doing different than you? Say I want to use that Lil Baby example. What's Lil Baby doing that I'm not doing? Okay, well, he has a record label. You don't need a label, but I'm saying if you want to follow that path, Lil Baby signed to a record label. He got hot in the streets first, and that's what attracted him to the label. He wears really expensive clothes, so people think that he's important. I'm not saying you gotta do that, but I'm just letting you know what the vibes are. He has really flashy jewelry, so people think that he's cool. Stuff like that. All right, maybe that wasn't the best example. Let me try something else. Say your favorite creator is Drewski. What's Drewski doing that you're not doing and you wanna be as successful as Drewski? Okay, he posts skits once a week. Am I doing that? He posts skits that are relatable. Am I doing that? He networked and met all of these celebrities and athletes that put him on. Am I doing that? Yeah, I kind of like that one better, less superficial. So a hack is to surround yourself, even digitally, with people that are achieving the things that you want. If you're a content creator, follow other content creators. Become friends with other content creators. If you're an athlete, follow other athletes. Become friends with other athletes. Talk to other coaches. Consume content that helps you and doesn't hurt you. You don't need to be looking at girls with BBLs if you want to get to the league. And you can kind of reverse engineer success. I'll say this is what you could do. Find 3 people that have the life that you want and study their habits. What are they doing? Study their daily routine. Study their mindset. How do they think like this? Why do they think like this? What do they do during the day? Do they wake up early? Do they go to sleep late? Next, it's gonna suck, but you gotta overcome the challenges and the mental blocks. I have a problem with this. Because the fact is, if you struggle with discipline, it might be a little deeper than laziness, big man. Like if you deal with anxiety or depression or you get burnt out really easily, don't just try to push through. Try to find solutions for why you feel like that. Because I know the hustle culture of how we live now is just really like grind, but that's not gonna work for you, bro. Like you're gonna burn out. If you don't feel okay, it's fine to take a step back and be like, why do I feel like this and how do I change it? Don't try to just distract yourself from not feeling okay, because eventually you're gonna crash out. Some days will suck, that's a fact. Some will suck, but don't just quit completely just because you have a sucky day. Everybody got a sucky day, but if you look at the scope of it, if more days don't suck than days that suck, you good. And even if more days suck than days that don't suck, you gotta focus on the non-suck. You gotta reframe the setbacks. Instead of saying, I failed, say I learned. What's that thing that they be saying? An L isn't a loss, it's a lesson. Yeah, it's stuff like that. Instead of saying I'm stuck and I don't know what to do, say I'm readjusting, I'm evaluating, and I'm going a different direction. I'm pivoting. Because realistically, if you're consistent 80% of the time, you'll still win. You don't need to be consistent 100% of the time. Nobody on this earth, look at me, nobody on this earth is consistent 100% of the time. It's impossible, like impossible. So I just want to remind you again that you don't need the new year to change. Like you just need to start. Start whatever you want to do, start it. I encourage you to start it today. If you can't start it today, start it tomorrow. And to hold yourself accountable, I want you to drop 3 goals you have in the comments and 1 thing that you're going to change within the month. And come back to this next month and you could be like, damn, I did that. Because a year from now, you'll wish you started today. 2 years from now, you'll wish you started next year. It's a cycle, because I guarantee there's stuff that you were like, oh, if I started 5 years ago, by today, man, it would be insane. It could even be superficial things. I want to grow my hair. If I started growing my hair 3 years ago, my hair would be long. It's just that simple. I didn't do it, so I don't have the results. But all you could do was start. If you shaved your head bald today and you want to grow your hair, start today. Just let it grow. So tell me, what's 1 thing that you are committed to changing today? Something you can start today. What are you committed to changing? Comment that down below. Because this year we gonna do it. I'm telling you, we gonna do it. My goal for this year, I don't know if you saw like one of my past videos, is YouTube. I wanna hit 100K on YouTube this year. So what can I do to make myself hit 100K? I gotta make better videos. I gotta see what people wanna see from me. I gotta be creative. I gotta stand out. So that's what I'm working on. And if you're watching this, thank you, because you're helping my journey, and I hope that I can help you with yours. I'm hungry. I need to eat. Somebody mashed up themselves and bust their head and sussed the whole flex.
Yeah, man, you already know what it is. We're at
Two things about this clip. One, Lil Shawty right there is feeling herself. Go on with your bad self, girl. And two, I thought I looked way cooler skating backwards. I look like Bambi.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I did not just play around the whole time, I actually did skate.